All right, beginning of a new video, which means before we get started, I want to thank the sponsor of this video. This video is brought to you by Dr. Squatch. Dr. Squatch is changing the way men approach hygiene. Their shower soap leaves you feeling refreshed, feeling clean. But most importantly, they're all about being natural. Their shower soap doesn't contain any of the harmful chemicals a lot of soaps out there use. And they don't just have shower soap. They have some other stuff that they did send me. Shampoo and conditioner, deodorant, beard oil. They sent me beard oil. I'm telling you, you grow a beard, you get more freebies with sponsorships. It's law. They did send me a couple new soaps to use, but it kind of doesn't matter because I already had these in my cupboard because I bought them because I actually love their product. Which is why when they wanted to do another sponsorship with me, I was like, easy yes. So click the link below and new customers get 20% off your orders of $20 or more when you use promo code DSCJOHNS. Thank you once again to Dr. Squatch for sponsoring this video. I do appreciate it. All right, and now this movie was a surprise, I gotta say. So Copshop is an all-out, very self-aware, very fun movie starring Alexis Louder. I know. You look at the poster, you're like, oh, it stars Gerard Butler and Frank Grillo. It does, in that Han Solo is also a star of Star Wars. Multiple main characters, and they're the point of the conflict of the movie. Frank Grillo's character is a person that some very powerful people want dead. He's in this holding cell in this little county jail in the middle of BFE. Gerard Butler is a person who's in another holding cell, and he's there to kill him. And at that point, it's kind of like Assault on Precinct 13 minus the assault, really? It's not like armies of people are trying to get into this jail to kill this guy. Most of the people who are going to be at work in this scenario are already in there. The movie's directed by Joe Carnahan, so right there you hear the premise, you're like, okay, so some of that Smokin' Aces flavor, but it is executed differently. I appreciate that. It's not just, oh, Smokin' Aces 2. Alexis Louder's character is the cop we're following through this crazy batshit scenario, and right when I saw her, like when you first meet her, I was like, I love her. It was probably the fact that she just gushes about her single action revolver, and I don't disagree with her, absolutely. Revolver Ocelot in Metal Gear Solid, amazing character for a myriad of reasons, one of which is his choice of firearm. She's what we call lawful good. She's a good cop, and when in doubt, the law is the thing that, you know, that's where her compass points. But in a scenario like this, there's one moment in particular where she just has to make a decision, and neither of which are actually in accordance with the law. That's interesting to me. I loved the fact that you see the conflict on her face, and I don't know what I would have picked. I'd have picked the wrong scenario. I'd have picked the wrong decision. At first, I loved the quippy attitude coming from her. Then I realized that's just a lot of people in this script do have that. But they have it in ways that work with their personalities specifically. It's not like they're just cookie cutters like, okay, quippy person A, quippy person B, quippy person C. No, very different personalities still shine through in this movie full of a lot of big personalities. I just thought the characters were a lot of fun, and the actors in this movie were having fun playing them. Just that one scene from the trailer, you see it on Gerard Butler's face.
Somebody help this man! He's gonna die!
Part of the fun I had with this movie was probably just, I saw no trailers for it. I saw no advertisements for it. I was just kind of like, all right, what's the movie this week? Oh, Thursday night movie. Here it is. But in the fact that I had not seen the trailer for this movie, I knew nothing about the characters or the premise of this movie. I knew nothing about Toby Huss or the character he played in this movie. I had no idea that just when you think all the fun shit is already happening and all the pieces of the puzzle are at work, you get this new character. It just adds a whole new element. It's one of those movies that happens every couple years or so. There's that one movie where maybe you don't know much about it. Maybe you think it might suck. You walk out and you're like, that was way better than I thought it was gonna be. Or at least more fun. This is probably the most fun I've had in a movie in 2021. Top 2. Actually, but hold on, before I get the comments and people like, I guess he forgot about this movie, let me go through the Rolodex of movies I've seen in 2021. Oh, that one was sweet too. Yeah, safe to say. In terms of fun characters, quippy dialogue, some shit talk, and gunfights that I like, this is up there. Also, though I said firefight, it doesn't use that. It's just, okay, we'll fill the time. Really, if you look at it, they were very sparingly used. And only really in the second half of the movie. The rest of the movie really did a good job at building tension. And the humor and shit talk in this movie didn't compromise that tension. And the fact that this movie takes place in the police precinct for 98% of it, I think that's a huge reason that the tension in this movie works. Not every movie that attempts the movie takes place in one location thing pulls it off. But if they do pull it off, that single location shtick is a large reason why. I personally count this movie among the successes. Whereas my number one critique, gripe, or otherwise bitch about the movie thing, was the movie too long? Yeah, a little bit. They always are. But this movie did have like that moment where you're like, okay, movie ended. And I got up, I'm on my way out, and the movie was like, no, it's not like this is a post-credit scene or anything. This is just the movie's still going. It's that Jack Putter to the rescue moment at the end of Inner Space, only just a lot more drawn out. Could have just, sped that one up a bit, or maybe not even had the moment for this movie. What I can say about this movie is well fucking done. Glad I watched it. Gonna buy it on Blu-ray. All right, so Copshop, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's a movie that you didn't know anything about and you saw it, or maybe you thought it was gonna suck and then you saw it? Either case, you walked out of the movie theater completely surprised. Or your living room, wherever you saw the movie. But whatever that movie is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.